What's up? What's happening? How the fuck are you guys doing, man? What's up, Noah? Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, Ark's been streaming today. Still streaming. Salute to the rabid dog. Shout out and salute to the motherfucking rabid dog, Mr.Arkansas. I'm in that motherfucking Mecca. Final 10. Yeah, rabid dog's still going. And you know what? I'm going too. This is the only time I can stream, so sometimes it just happens like that, man. Sometimes it just people stream at the same time, they overlap. Nothing I can do about that. Certainly can't stop the rabid dog from streaming. Wouldn't want to stop the rabid dog from streaming. He does his thing, and I'm gonna do mine. Be on for a few hours. If Ark's on during that time, so be it. I'll just be here chilling. Might even listen in on the rabid dog if he's gonna be streaming along. I know last time I was in there, Zoe and Ark were talking about football. They're talking about the Super Bowl. So yeah, I might go check that out. But yeah, man, what is going on? What is going on? Shout out to the two people in the building. This is just going to be a 420 chat session. Nothing too serious. The serious UFC Mecca talk will be on Friday. I'll do like I've been doing. I will give I'll give my live Mecca picks, and I will DM them to Ark while I'm still on the air streaming. So that's Friday. We got the fights on Saturday, boys, and it's Mecca time. Week 4 of the Mecca. Been a nice little break. We're gonna get back into it though. Alex Alberto, what's going on, man? He said, hey, since I was with my Tinder date last night and she soaked my sheets like a Nerf gun. It was insane. Brother, I've been there. It's crazy, isn't it? Some crazy shit, right? Some whole crazy shit, dude. The blasters, man, the squirters. It's crazy. Yes, indeed. Well, good, man. Congratulations. That means you're doing something right. You know. Glad you had a good time, man. Yeah, Tinder and OkCupid was where I got most of my online dates from. My little coffee dates and drinks at the bar and dinner a couple times and all that shit. You know how it goes, man. All that shit. And then just some of them are just straight hookups, but those are usually pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I'm just gonna get on here and talk at the fucking mic. This is my fucking me time. This is my time to get on the air and say whatever the fuck I want to say. And sometimes, like I said, if Ark's streaming, most of the people that would be on this channel are over at that channel, and it just is what it is. And I will I'll roll with the punches, man. Keep going. So yeah, but it's just gonna be a chill session today, man. I don't have any notes written down. I don't have anything like an outline of the show I want to do. We're just gonna kind of see what happens. See where the stream goes, man. Might just be a fucking ghost town. Who knows? Might just be me sitting here talking to myself. But I don't really care. I've done it before. Man, on my old channel, I would have streams where I would literally shut them down because no one would be in there. I'd just be sitting there fucking talking to myself. But at that point, I just kind of I wanted to just kind of see it as like a video. Like you're just making a video. It's like on-air practice. Like people get real upset, like, oh, nobody's in here. Like, Because it is discouraging. Like, you don't want to just sit there and be like fucking talking to nobody, but it's not like the end of the world either. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of is what it is. Jaggy boy, what's up, Jack? What's going on, man? What is going on? Just chilling today, bro. 420, smoking, talking shit. See what happens. I know Ark's live. Salute to the fucking rabid dog. Rabid radio, man. I'm liking that shit. I like that rabid radio a lot. It's fucking talking about. I love talking about pro wrestling, man. Love to talk about some pro wrestling, dude. But yeah, that was I was liking that fucking talk. Yeah. What's good, Jaggy boy? Is Casey Kenny weak for apologizing to Anderson? Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, Alex Alberto. And I'll just go ahead and give my thoughts on this for the record. It's like this. Like, basically, and I can see how, dude, I talk like that all the fucking time. Especially if I'm around my friends. Oh, dude, I talk like that and worse. But the thing is like women do it too. So, like, and of course, when something like that happens, like, yeah, like Megan is kind of like, you know, I can understand how she felt like disrespected by it, but at the same time, it's like, dude, why do you honestly, like, fighters are not role models, man. I wish people would stop fucking getting that conflated. Like, some of them are like Damian Maia, Stephen Thompson, even a guy like Carlos Diego Ferreira. Like, they're good guys. Dustin Poirier, they're good guys. They're role models. They're people you can look up to. But just because you're a fighter and just because you're like famous or slightly famous in the online MMA community doesn't mean you're some fucking like, you shouldn't be held to this like super fucking like, you're just people, man, like just regular fucking people. So it's like, for her to be like, oh, I just expected more from, like, it's like, why did you, like, he's sitting there, he's talking to like Sean O'Malley and fucking whatever, the Timbo, and they're like, you know, saying some dumb shit about fucking heroin, making dumb jokes about fucking heroin abuse, and fucking, like, he basically was just like, she was asked about Megan Anderson, basically whether he thought that she was hot or not, and he was basically like, she's kind of like a 4 a.m.er. Basically, like, I would only fuck her if I was drunk, basically. Which is like, yeah, of course, if she's in the room, you would never say that. And of course, I understand that she takes it as disrespectful. But like, at the same time, it's like, is that the worst thing? Like, come on, dude. You know, Megan, that you've been around your girlfriends and you've been talking about fucking guys in a fucking like rude, disrespectful way. Like, it's not the fucking end of the world. So like, yeah, she's kind of like SJWing a little bit. And of course, like, the white knights come out and like, but here's the thing. Casey Kenny apologized. He said, look, I shouldn't have said that. I fucked up. Like, it should be over right there. But then I saw that shit. I saw like the Twitter feed and like these guys just like, yeah, like, you should have, like, it's just like, how could you, like, how dare you? It was like, dude, come on, man. He copped to it. He didn't like make excuses. He was just like, yeah, I did it. I'll be more careful with my words. Sorry about that, Megan. My B. So it's like, okay, it's a non-issue. So no, I don't think he's weak, and he kind of has to be like that at this point. I mean, what is he supposed to be like? Nah, that is how I feel. Like, I wouldn't fuck her unless it was 4 a.m. and I was drunk. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what he was insinuating. Like, I mean, me personally, like, Megan's one of the female fighters in the UFC that I would smash, you know, if I was single. So why, I don't see what the big, like, I'm not like, what the fuck, dude? Man, like, and some of those guys, you know, they're just like white knight, you know, simps, like dudes that can't get laid, and they think that being all chivalrous and milady, like, coming to like, she's not gonna fuck you, dude. Like, she's, are you kidding me? Like, I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just fucking weird. See old Jagged Boy Sam. Chilling dude, gonna build a doobie, huh? Build one. I'm gonna construct a joint of a magnitude the likes of which has never been. What is it? What does fucking Saul say? It's a trifecta of the fucking some shit about building that fucking cross joint. He was in a damn he got set up, man. That was a setup, dude. He's set up, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's when you just say, and he'll learn. I guarantee you, he will handle this like this now. If you get asked about any other fucking female fighters, you just say no comment. No comment. That's why they say that all the time. It gets overused. No comment gets overused like a motherfucker. It's been parodied. It's jumped the shark did, but that's why I plead the fifth. No comment. It's that simple. It's that simple, man. It doesn't have to be this like, because people are going to take it as an opportunity to like, oh, I'm going to show people, like people virtue signal with that shit. Like, oh, I'm going to show like Megan and all these other women, like what a good guy I am by like admonishing Casey and saying what a bad guy is. And it's like, man, in the grand scheme of things, like, yeah. And that's the thing. He fucked up. He did. He made a mistake because he shouldn't have said that on the air. Even if that's how you feel, bro, you got set up. You fell right into the trap. You fucked up. Tim was a dick for putting him in that situation. Timbo was a dick for putting him in that situation. And Kenny, you fell right into the trap, bro. So just say no comment, man. Or I mean, either that or just lie. Be like, yeah, sure, I'll fuck her. You know what I mean? Like, she's not bad. And you say something, man. But like, yeah, like he wasn't slick enough with it, and like, yeah. But you know, because that's the thing. If she was in the room, he would never say that. You know what I mean? He would never like. So he was talking to them like they were just chilling at someone's house or they were out at the bar. It was just like, you know, the boys, you know, the fucking boys club or whatever, just like chilling, shooting shit with the guys, not like with Megan Anderson at a press conference or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of that. It's always those kind of situations where it's like a chill, like atmosphere, but you have to remember it is on the air and it is going to go out on the internet. Saying, dude, I'm saying it's always good. No comment. I plead the fifth. I exercise my right to the Fifth Amendment to not incriminate myself. That's what the Fifth Amendment is. The right against self-incrimination. Don't do it. Don't do it, CK. Don't do it. Don't do it, CK. Sub ZZ Top Picks. Sub Bobby. Bobby Gibson. Bobby Gibson Picks. What's your favorite ZZ Top Picks? What's your favorite ZZ Top song? What's your favorite ZZ Top song, bro? I got a couple for you. It's Kenny versus Dominic Cruz. Yeah, I'll have to go with Dominic Cruz myself. If you are not like a champion or elite, no. You just a Frankenstein. Just Subblood. Looking forward to week 4 of the Mecca. It should definitely be a good one. You just like the beard. Hey, I can't hate on the beard either, man. No picks this week. I think my favorite is Cheap Sunglasses. I think Cheap Sunglasses is my favorite one. But I mean, Legs is a great one. You know, ZZ Top has a ton of them, man. That's too bad. I was gonna talk some ZZ Top with you, but it's all gravy. I like ZZ Top a lot though. They're a really fucking good band, man. Like the drummer is even the drummer is good. But like Bobby Gibson's, he's a great fucking guitar player, and like even the beard and stuff are awesome, and the look is awesome, and the whole like badass Texas like sunglasses and cowboy hats is awesome. But like they're really fucking good musicians. They write really, really fucking super catchy, like melodic guitar riffs. And yeah, man, they have great, great fucking songs, dude. Great songs. Yeah, ZZ Top. Have you ever fucking listened to ZZ Top? Like really listen to ZZ Top? I know it gets a rap being just like a classic rock station, like dive bar, jukebox kind of. I get it, but they're fucking good, man. ZZ Top is really, really good. I mean, the beard is gnar. The beards are fucking gnar. There's no two ways about that. But yeah, the ZZ Top are really fucking good. Man, let me look at some because I'm just shooting the shit today, boys. The Rabid Dog is still alive, so yeah, salute to Mr. Arkansas. I'm gonna do my thing here for a few hours, and just talk about some shit. There were a couple fights on this card. If anybody wants to come in a little bit later, talk about that shit, we can definitely talk about that. There was a couple in particular. I want to talk a little bit about the Ode Osborne Jerome Rivera fight. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But then we'll look at some ZZ Top shit for the time being. What say? The chat saying Jacket Countryman Leon is getting smashed too. I agree. These fighting cams at my hands. Crash this. Take this and then crash this. I got to organize my room. And get high. Yeah, definitely got to do both those things. That's what I do. That's my routine. I get up, make the bed, clean my room. That's the first thing. Room is clean. Then I go from there. And then definitely, I mean, smoke weed about it. That's usually, let's see. Smoking weed is usually like the fifth thing I do in my routine during the day. I have a couple things I got to take care of that I like to take care of. If I don't take care of those things, I feel like I have not really like done what I need to do. And I still smoke weed, but then I just kind of feel like I've kind of fucked up my day. But if I do those my morning routine, smoking weed, my complete morning routine, smoking weed is usually like number 5 on that. But yeah, let me look at some ZZ Top shit. ZZ Top rock band, Mo. Houston, Texas, shit. Jet. Here we go. Discographies. Their first album is literally called ZZ Top's first album. Fucking smartasses. Let's see. No huge bangers on that. Rio Grande Mud. Francine. Okay. Tres Hombres. Master of Sparks, Lagrange. Now these are like 70s. Boy, this is early. ZZ Top was around in the early 70s, dude. That's gnar. I didn't realize I thought they started in like the late 70s. That's crazy. Holy shit. Let's see, track list and Jailhouse Rock. All right. Tush. All right. Getting there. Fandango. That was Fandango. Here we go. Tejas, which is Texas and Espanol, which is a tight name for an album considering they're from Texas, boy. Shit. Alex Alberto, remind me that you picked Cruz after he gets wrecked because my memory is terrible. You know what, Jack? You can remind me too because I will pick Cruz against Casey Kenny myself. Is there a way you can fuse streams with Mr. Arkansas right now? I don't know how to, and I wouldn't want to because Ark is doing his thing, man. So salute to Mr. Arkansas. He is the rabid dog. There's no, I am not competing with Ark in the slightest. I want to make that very clear. I'm not competing with Ark in the slightest. But this is the time slot that I like to go live. It's my schedule. This is the time that I can go live and say whatever the fuck I want to and still be done, have some time to spend with my wife in the evening. So this is when I don't like to stream later usually than 8 or so on the weekdays. So yeah. But yeah, I cannot do what Ark does, man. When he goes, man, he can go for 6 hours, 8 hours, up to 55 hours at a time. I can't do that. I wouldn't even try. So yeah, this is not me competing with Ark at all. This is just my thing. This is just what I'm doing. But yeah, so what I was saying about ZZ Top. So we're in the mid 70s right now. Tejas, track listing on Tejas. It's Only Love and arrested for driving while blind. Convince him that I am blind. What y'all know about that Pest, man? Y'all ever seen Pest? It's a ridiculous John Leguizamo movie. But if you're really stoned or drunk, there's some stupid fucking laughs in it. Let's see. Oh, I'm bad. I'm nationwide. There we go. I know that one. And cheap sunglasses. That is Deguelo. Sí, amigo. Yeah, man. Dust my broom. I thank you. I'm bad. I'm nationwide. Cheap sunglasses. Like I said, cheap sunglasses is probably my jam, dude. Probably my jam. When does he's just, that's what he does, man. That's what he fucking does. And I get sucked into that shit though too, man, because I bitch about that motherfucker a lot about Coughlin and because he's so annoying, he's so ridiculous. And but then I get in the point even Ark had to get on me. He's like, why are you still talking about him? I'm like, what? You're right, Ark. Why the fuck am I still talking about this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? It's why am I still talking about him right now? So yeah, fuck him, dude. Fuck Coughlin. Bitch. But yeah. Fuck all that shit. Come on, Silent Bob. Let's fucking get this beer. I said I'm bad. I'm nationwide. Loco. I like all the album listens in Espanol. Tube Snake Boogie. Layla Pearl Necklace. Do you want a pearl necklace? Oh yeah, now we're getting into the fucking good shit. Eliminator. Oh yeah, Eliminator is so Eliminator for ZZ Top is their fucking what's a good comparison? Led Zeppelin, it's their breakout album, dude. It has all the fucking the big one. It's all I said is this is from Wikipedia. Often considered ZZ Top's most popular release. It was ranked. It's on it should be on greatest rock albums of all time for sure. But these are the singles from Eliminator. Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. Y'all know that one. Oh, Got Me Under Pressure. Oh, I like Got Me Under Pressure. That's a fucking good one. That's a fucking party song, dude. That's one where you're in the car with your boys, going to the party or going to the club. Dude, Got Me Under, or you're with some girl and you're going somewhere, you're going to some party with some chick or whatever. You're going somewhere. The night's about to start. That's got me under pressure. She got me under pressure. She likes whips and chains. She likes cocaine. Oh, dude, Got Me Under Pressure is a really fucking good song. Sharp Dressed Man. I mean, everybody knows Sharp Dressed Man. Every girl crazy about a sharp dress. And then Legs. Everyone knows Legs, too. Legs is one of their most popular songs by far, for sure. Nikki Elbows, what's going on, Nick? Hey, I'm just talking some shit today, man. Talking a little ZZ Top right now. But yeah, I'll get to some fights here in a little while, man. Ark's still rolling, man. So I'm just here shooting the shit, man. This is my my streaming window, and I'm streaming every weekday, boys. Been following B Cuck since. Yeah, we're not going to talk about him. B Cuck is a swear word, so let's not Just Fight. Please, let's not talk about him anymore. Por favor. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. What was I gonna say? So yeah, man, Eliminator's probably their fucking that's got the most shits on it. That's probably the crest of the wave right there. Early 80s. Early fucking 80s. Yeah. I mean, Eliminator probably accounts for about 10 to 15% of, maybe even 20% of every classic rock stadio rotation you can possibly fucking think of. I guarantee you at least one, probably two songs from Eliminator is on every single fucking classic rock radio station rotation. I guarantee you that, dude. Oh, well, yeah, it's my chat on my channel. I'm going to read it. So, yeah, please, just from now on, I don't want to talk about him. Because he's a fucking piece of shite. He's a little fucking turd biscuit. He's a fucking, I don't want to spend any more time talking about him. So I just don't want to do it. Please don't bring him up anymore. Remember when Ken Flo got caught for plagiarism? Yeah, Ken Flo is a donk. Ken Flo is a fucking donk. But yeah, let me fucking repack this thing. Shout out to the 3 people in the building. Not quite done yet. I hate that, man. When I think the banger's done, and it's not. It's annoying. Let's see. But yeah, that's pretty much like ZZ Top, like early 80s. It's funny, man. The early 80s is like, for a lot of bands, a lot of classic rock bands, early 80s is like the peak, the fucking peak. Like Rush, the band Rush, it's another band. At least a couple Rush songs are going to be on every single classic rock station on their fucking rotation, their little 100, 200 song in rotation. They play every fucking day. They don't even have to think about it. Just boop, put in our fucking rotation. Scram, mix it up or whatever. But I guarantee you at least one song from those Rush albums from let me look at that right now. Those Rush albums from the early 80s. Now, some people are like, I don't know why, man. Rush is really good, but I guess it's kind of like polarizing for some people. Like some people are like, oh, dude, I can't stand. Like I know some people that are. I used to work with a guy, man. He was. I used to be on his crew, and then when I became a supervisor, we would like work together like side by side on certain jobs. And He just hated Rush, dude. He could not stand. He's like, I don't know, man. I don't like Geddy Lee's voice. He's like, I just don't. I can't. So I can't do it. And so I'd fuck with him all the time. Be like, oh, when a Rush song came on the fucking like radio at like lunchtime or something, I'd fucking blast that shit, dude. But yeah, I like Rush a lot, man. Rush is I mean, Neil Peart, you're talking about one of the best rock drummers ever. You know, R.I.P. That was a tough one for the drumming community. Big loss for the drumming community. Did you see? Yes, I did see that. I did see that, Jack. Yeah, it's time. When I had my old channel, and this is like 2 years ago, I was saying, Vic, another bad knockout loss. And I think I was saying that before, it was before one fight. And I said, look, man, this is what's going to happen. This dude is going to get fucking starched again. It was the Nico Price fight. Now, obviously, I didn't think it was going to be like that. There's no way anyone could have predicted that upkick knockout like that. But I said that Nico Price was going to fucking knock him out. And then when he does, he needs to retire. So I think I think, wasn't that his last one in the UFC? The Nico Price knockout? Yeah, I said he needed to retire, and he just shouldn't. He just didn't need to take that fight, man. Because you're not like, you've already proved that you're like a decent fighter. You were a UFC fighter, dude, and you knock people out in the UFC. People can go back and look at your highlights and be like, oh shit, he knocked out Marco Polo Reyes. He knocked out Joe Duffy. Like, knock Joe Duffy the fuck out, dude. So like, you don't have anything to be ashamed of, man. But with every one of those, just makes it look worse and worse and worse. And like, I just wish he hadn't taken that last one. There's no need to. He's so inactive. He was fishing and like, just teach Brazilian jiu-jitsu. You're a good Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Just go down to Texas, hunt, fish, be the outdoorsman you clearly are, and just fucking teach Brazilian jiu-jitsu and just smoke weed and or whatever you do, man. But I don't know, man. It's just everyone knew that. Come on, man. That's the reason. And man, oh yeah, shout out to fucking Mr.Arkansas for getting all those fucking views on the XMMA stream. That was awesome, man. But yeah, that's pretty much, y'all know that's why everyone was watching that shit, to see how bad James Vick was going to get knocked out. And in fairness, he didn't get like sparked out in one, but I thought it was that one where he went down. It's like, oh, here we go again, man. But credit to him for getting back to his feet. But that his chin is just gone, man. There's no reason for him to get pummeled like that. It just, yeah. But yeah, I did see that. I've invested in GameStop. No, sir. You listen to the majority of their albums and they're almost all solid. Are you talking about ZZ Top or motherfucking Rush? Five Finger Death Punch is your favorite band? Word. Sup, Noah? Arc stream just ended, man. Salute to the Rabid Dog. Salute to the motherfucking Rabid Dog. Like I said, this is not me trying to compete with Arc or anything. I cannot, repeat. I cannot compete with Arc. I was influenced by Mr.Arkansas. When I had my old channel, dude, I had no idea what in the fuck I was doing. I heard Mr.Arkansas and I said, oh shit, I'm from Arkansas. This dude is fucking awesome. This dude is wild. He speaks his mind. He talks that good shit. Like, I was just hooked, dude. And he was a big influence on me and my other channel. For real. I'm not bullshitting you. So yeah, this is not like me trying to like compete with Ark or steal anything from Ark. Like, no, I can't, dude. It's just, like I said, when Ark is streaming, that no one's in here, man. So this is like, I wouldn't even call it an extension, man, but this is Ark friendly territory. This is a Mr.Arkansas outpost. Like, yeah, man. So shout out to the Rabid Dog. I think that that Rabid Radio was fucking awesome. I can't wait for the next one. That's, dude, because Ark can fucking talk about a lot of different shit, man. The wrestling, like all that stuff, man. It's awesome. It's good shit, man. So shout out to the 10 people in the building, man. Yeah, shout out to the rabid dog. But yeah, this is and like I was saying it before, this is the only time, like late afternoon is the only time that I can stream and still have time to like, eat dinner with my wife and spend the evening with her. So this is my time slot that I stream like during the weekdays. So just want to make that clear. But yeah. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, yeah, dude, I am one. I like to consider myself one of Ark's biggest supporters. And yeah, I want that dude to make as much money. I want that dude to his shit to get as big as it possibly can be, man. For real, because he deserves it, dude. Dude puts in a lot of fucking work. Dude stayed up for over 2 fucking days streaming. Over 2 fucking days straight streaming, talking to y'all. That's insane. If you've never streamed before, that's fucking insane. I couldn't do it with a gun to my head. Tell my family that I love them, because it ain't gonna happen. Just put one in me right now and spare me the misery. Because what he did is nothing short of fucking crazy incredible, dude. Crazy incredible. So yeah, he's a stream king. I ain't got nothing on Mr. Arkansas. Nothing. I'm just my 2 cents, man. I'm just doing my thing over here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to the Rab Dog. Can't wait for the next episode of Rabid Motherfucking Radio. Y'all feel? Think they had some good songs, but thinking about them like Disturbed to Shine Down. I like Disturbed, actually. I like Disturbed a lot. Dude, I have a lot of I wouldn't even call Disturbed a guilty pleasure because I genuinely like Disturbed, but I have a lot of like guilty pleasure bands. Y'all want to hear one? Y'all want to hear a guilty pleasure band that y'all can make fun of me for? That I actually think like, they're not great. They're not awesome, but I've heard like worse bands. Some people think that this band is like the worst band in the fucking world. And I just don't think that's true. They're pretty wanky. The band I'm about to tell you, they're pretty wanky. They're definitely like a one-hit wonder. They're pretty wanky though. But the one hit that they did had, I really liked it. You ready? Y'all fucking ready? Y'all ready to fucking roast your boy a little bit? Y'all ready for this shit? You're gonna like when I tell you, you're gonna laugh. Some of you might be like, "Who the fuck is that?" The younger heads in the chat might not even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know Jack will know who I'm talking about. Noah probably will. What's up, Cardone? What's up, fellas? Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, the fucking the arc heads are filing through now, man. Y'all come up in here, man. Smoke one with me. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Arkansas, man. Big shout out to the Rabid Dog. I like that fucking Arc if you're listening, or if if you ever like listen to one of these. I like that Rabid Radio shit, man. I like that fucking Rabid Radio. Can't wait for the next one. For sure. But yeah, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this fucking guilty pleasure, dude? And this isn't even one. This is just a little something. This is just a little fucking little morsel. I'll give you a hint. They're Canadian. That's your hint. They're Canadian. You can about to steal this album, but it came with instructions. Yeah, I don't do instructions. If there's like numbers, dude, I don't do math. Like if I see numbers and letters, my brain just short circuits. It just shuts off. Now my eyes cross, and I get like nauseous. It's just like it's some like math for me, like looking at numbers and letters at the same time is like some Clockwork Orange shit where my brain's just like my brain just nope. Yes, dude, I'm glad somebody said that. No, it is not Nickelback. But do you like that? You like that setup? No, it's not fucking Nickelback. No. No, I'm not that bad, bro. Hell, man, come on, guys. Come on, boys. Give me a little bit more credit than that. But some might consider this even worse than Nickelback. I don't necessarily subscribe to that. This is a one-hit wonder. No, not Rush. Rush, no, fuck no. Rush is an incredible band. Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson, the late great Neil Peart. No, Rush is a creme de la creme. Excellent progressive rock band. No, the band I'm talking about is Default Boys. And the song is Wasting My Time. You like that? Wasting my time. Wasting my time. What y'all know about that, man? I always like that song, man. People are like, Default sucks. Like, they're worse than Creed. They're like a Creed ripoff, and I just like shut the fuck up. Like, I don't do. I fucking like that song, dude. I like that song. Oh, you want to talk about some Creed, bro? You want to fucking talk about some straight up Creed, bro? Oh yeah, dude, I love that song. It's got good drums in it too. But anytime with someone they say like Default, like they're not like you Creed is bad. I just shut the fuck. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, I don't even who are you talking about? Yeah, I don't even what music like what's music? He doesn't even listen to music. You know, what's that? How about those Mets? Yeah, all right, yeah. Nikki, yeah, salute to all the fucking heads in the building. No, Fall Out Boy only has that one good song. I only like one Fall Out Boy song. That first one they came out with. Am I more than you, boy? I don't. I can't sing, but that one, you know what I'm talking about. All grunge is good. I don't discriminate. Well, like, okay, so that's post grunge, like Nickelback and like Default and fucking like who's another one? That's they're like all butt rock, like fucking Daughtry and who's another one? Hinder and like I actually like Seether, but Seether's kind of in there a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? That kind of music. Oh, I had that album, Cardone. I had that album. I won't duck and run because I'm not built that way. Oh, I had that shit. What was the other one I liked on that? I mean, Kryptonite is a good one. There was another one that I really liked on that though. Oh, Loser. Loser was the like, because I'm a loser. Sooner or later, you know I'll be dead. Oh, yeah, dude, that's super, dude. I like that shit a lot. That's a guilty pleasure, dude. Good shout on that one, Cardone. I'm not surprised at that at all because fucking Three Doors Down from like Mississippi. That's that deep South shit, Bobo. That's that old deep South shit. That's that fucking Cajun Bayou shit. God, I should have known. Who's another one? Oh, dude. Oh, dude. You know who? Dude, you know who won? I'm not even ashamed of this one. I'm not even going to call this one a guilty pleasure because I'm not guilty. I don't feel guilty about liking this band at all. I think they're a fucking great band, and I think of that genre, they are the band that stands above a lot of them. A lot of them. I'm about to type it in the chat. Y'all ready? They're in that genre. Okay. They've had maybe a couple singles, right? In the early 2000s. The lead singer has a really cool voice. It's kind of a unique voice, but it's a very like you hear this voice and it's just so like there's only one person that sounds like this. But I'm gonna type in the chat. I really fucking like this band a lot. I haven't heard like a lot of their music in a while, but I'm about to type in the chat. But it's that same they get lumped in with some of those same fucking like bands, and I just think they're like a cut above. Some of those same like butt rock bands. I just type in the chat. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? What do you think about that band? Love me some fucking Breaking Benjamin, dude. Not mad about it. Don't feel guilty about it. Not one bit. Not one bit. Yeah, Polyamorous. I love Polyamorous. And what's the other one I really like? They had another one that I liked a lot. One of their songs, the dude, Ben, whatever his name is, had Billy Corgan help him with the writing. And there were some good songs on that album. But yeah, man, there was something else I was gonna say. But yeah, those bands, I like Disturbed a lot. I like Disturbed. Prayer, dude. I love the song Prayer. This is the way I pray. Dude, yeah, that's my jam. I'm not a big who's the other fucking oh god, what's the name of that band? There were so many bands like that had like one hit. There was a lot of one hit wonders in that like butt rock genre. But there was one Switchfoot. I did like Switchfoot. They had that one fucking song. The we were meant to live for so much more. Fuck. But what I can't remember the name of this band, but it was I think it was Anema or Edema. They had that song "You Ripped the Heart Out of Me." I always liked that one, man. Maybe it was Edema. It might have been Edema. You ripped the heart out of me. I used to like that shit. Let's see what y'all are saying. What's up, Spicy? There he is. What's up, dude? Bro Picks, let me ask you a question. You don't have to answer this question. What fraternity are you in, bro? What fraternity you're in? I don't know if you caught the last one, but I didn't even last a semester at the University of Arkansas, but I did go there briefly, and I was pledging a fraternity, and then I dropped out of school. So, just curious. I'll laugh my ass off if it's the same fraternity because there's not a whole lot of them, man. There's probably like maybe like a dozen to 20 fraternities. And then there's more like academic fraternities and, black fraternities and whatever. But I was just curious. If you say that like that you were in the same fraternity that I was pledging, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off. But yeah, dude, Default. But I heard someone say Creed. Creed's first album, I agree, Scott Brown. Creed's first album is good. Ode is probably my favorite Creed song. Ode is a really fucking good song. That's the one that was in Can't Hardly Wait. Yeah, Ode is really good. My Own Prison is a really good song. Should have been dead on a Sunday morning. Yeah, that's a good song. Yeah, I love System of a Down. I'm a big 40 Below Summer fan. Like 40 Below Summer is one of my favorite bands of like new metal or anything like that. Dude, you ready for another guilty pleasure? And this is not even, I don't even really feel bad about this. I don't even really feel bad about this. Limp Bizkit. Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. LIMP Biscuit is right here. Still fuck, dude. When I was in 7th grade, 8th grade, I used to love Limp Bizkit, dude. And Korn. I've already got the life. Rum dubby doo, rum dum da dum, rum dubby doo, rum dum da dum, rum dubby doo. Dude, I used to. Oh man, that's fucking yeah, boys. I got smoked to that one. Fucking corn. I love corn, dude. But yeah, bro, but you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I understand. You know, some people don't want to put that shit out there. But if you feel like answering and you say the same fraternity that I was pledging, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off. If you're listening, you don't want to tell me, DM it to me. DM it to me. And I won't say it or anything, but I'll just be curious. I won't say it. I won't say which one I was in if you don't want me to, but just DM me. And if it's the same one, I'll laugh my fucking ass off, dude. Oh, Rage. Rage isn't a guilty pleasure at all. I fucking love Rage. Rage's first album, dude. Woo! Rage's first album is goddamn near beyond reproach. And I mean, every song on that fucking album is a banger. Banger, dude. Banger. What was the second one? Empire of the Sun. Oh, dude, another band where like their first couple of albums are really fucking good is Deftones. Dude, Adrenaline, Around the Fur, and White Pony are really, really, really fucking good. But yeah, God, Cardone. Well, you're a little older than me, Tex. You're a little bit older than me. It's all good. Oh, dude, I used to like all kinds of shit. Like I like all kinds of music, bro. I used to like a bunch of different like emo bands, like screamo bands. I can talk about emo and screamo and post hardcore and like post punk. I can talk about that shit all fucking day, man. Like I said, Texas is the Reason is one of my favorite bands. Sunny Day Real Estate is probably the most famous band in that genre, that post hardcore genre. Some people know about Sunny Day Real Estate. The drummer from or the bassist from Sunny Day Real Estate was drummer for the bassist for the Foo Fighters. So that's the connection there. So it's a Seattle connection. But yeah, like Quicksand. Thursday, dude. Thursday is one of my favorite fucking bands. I love Thursday. Full Collapse is one of my absolute favorite albums. That's another one. Every fucking song is good on it, dude. Who you listen to, Jack? Nice, dude. I saw AFI at the Warp Tour in 2001 in Little Rock. It was so goddamn hot, and that dude, I can't remember his name, but his makeup was fucking going everywhere because it was son of a bitch hot, dude. It was fucking the middle of July, and it's the amphitheater, like the river amphitheater, like where they have Riverfest. So it's right on the fucking Arkansas River in downtown, just sweltering fucking heat, dude. Yeah, I saw AFI. They put on a good show, man. I like AFI. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I even like that Creed's first album is good to me. Do you like Jack? Have you ever heard of Candiria? They're like a hardcore punk band. I like Candiria a lot. They have like jazz interludes in between the like crazy punk shit, like the crazy hardcore shit. But and then I like some I like some grindcore bands too. Like I like Pig Destroyer. They're a grindcore band from Richmond. I like them a lot. Um, but yeah, like I can listen to that stuff sometimes if I'm in the right mood, but it's definitely not stuff that I can listen to every day. The stuff I listen to every day is like EDM and yeah, that's really it. And then some stuff that I like, some of my favorite shit. Like I'll put it in, like I can listen to 311 pretty much anytime, anywhere. But um, yeah, mostly just like EDM. Bro, check out Candiria. Listen to the song Faction. Listen to the song. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I love Candiria. Candiria is sick, man. Candiria is fucking sick. If you like hardcore at all, if you like Pig Destroyer, you will like Candiria. They're a little more. Candiria is a little more easily digestible than Pig Destroyer. Pig Destroyer is like, you listen to Pig Destroyer when you want to like fuck something up. Like Pig Destroyer is grindcore and it's just like Pig Destroyer is insane. Pig Destroyer's cover of no, I'm thinking of another band. Listen to have you ever heard of Botch? Listen to the band Botch, their cover of O Fortuna. Botch's cover of O Fortuna is awesome. Oh man, that's awesome. I was close. Okay. So that's funny. I was not Sigma Chi. I was pledging SigEp, Sigma Phi Epsilon. And so this is a funny story. So when I was rushing, you do this thing where you kind of like rank your top three that you like. They're like, okay, pick the top three fraternities that you would want to go to. Because, you know, they go during rush. I mean, Justin knows, or anybody else that's like pledged a fraternity. It's different for everyone. But like at Arkansas, you rush, they put you up in a hotel and you go with all the other like people that are whatever, trying to pick their fraternity. You go visit all the houses, right? They host you, you shoot the shit, blah, 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 whatever. They take you around. And then you rank the fraternities you want to go to, and then the fraternities rank you, right? So they'll say whether they are interested in you or not. So the three, these are the ones that I liked at Arkansas. These are the three that I liked the most. AGR, Alpha Gamma Rho. I liked them. They were like the agricultural fraternity. So it was a lot of like country boys. They had the dankest food because they all like supposed to give you like a little snack or something. And if it's lunchtime, they'll feed you. But yeah, we had lunch at the AGR house and everyone was fucking jealous because they put out a fucking spread. And I was like, dude, they almost had me, man. I was like, they were cool. You know, they're just some chill, like country boys. You know, they're all in the fucking they're all in the ag program in Arkansas, which is a good fucking agricultural program. Shout out to the University of Arkansas. But yeah, dude, they were really cool. They were one of my final three. The other two, well, long story short, Sigma Chi, there was this one dude in Sigma Chi. It's different, dude. It's different for every university, but in Arkansas, Sigma Chi, they were like the pretty boys. They were like the like a lot of like the rich kid pretty boys. Like they were cool. They were definitely cool, and like they were cool. They were like welcoming. Like there was this one guy that like he was like this hippie dude, and I got along with him real well. He was really fucking cool. He introduced me to like all these fucking cool people, and I was like, man, you're like, this is awesome. I just didn't feel like I really fit in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just didn't feel like it was just like they had put me in there. Like I was because they told me afterwards, they're like, yeah, they had you, like, you know, they wanted you. Sigma Chi wanted me basically. And I was like, man, like I was like, I don't fit in here, dude. I'm not like you are not gonna like me. Like basically, like, yeah, I'm not your fucking Huckleberry. But long story short, so I didn't end up in Sigma Chi, but my final three were AGR, Fiji, and Fiji almost had me too. And a guy that I was pretty good friends with ended up going to Fiji at Arkansas, and I almost ended up at Fiji. And the place I ended up at, Fiji was like the house right next door to us. We almost like we almost got in a fight with the Fiji guys because they thought we stole their letters or some bullshit, which we fucking didn't. Anyway, yeah, so it was AGR, Fiji, and then the one I ended up with was Sigma Phi Epsilon. And yeah, it was like where we were staying was like, it was awesome because then they're not at this house anymore, but you look outside and they're all like, all the fraternity houses at the University of Arkansas are like the old, like antebellum South looking shit with like the big white columns and stuff. But you look out our front door and like you look up to the right and it's like Reynolds Stadium is right there. Like I could throw a fucking rock and hit Reynolds Stadium, which is where the Razorbacks play. And to our right, further up the hill, even closer, was Phi Delta Theta. And we were cool with them. Like I had some friends that were in that fraternity, but then Fiji was down the hill to our left. But yeah, we had a great spot. But yeah, I got along real well with all my my people in my pledge class, like my pledge mates. But yeah, I dropped out of school. I didn't last. I fucking just did not take school seriously, dude. I was just like, this is awesome. College is tight. Oh, party? Hall party on Tuesday, hall party on Thursday. Oh, we can just drink whenever, and I can just smoke weed whenever, and I can just fucking do blow whenever. Like, this is awesome. Like college is cool. And it's like, oh, and I was just like, oh, fuck yeah, I have to go to class. Like, fuck this. Like, fuck this shit. I was done. Yep. Oh, y'all know what to do with him. Just boot. Would y'all kindly boot him the fuck out of here? Sorry, I just want to scroll up and get back to the chat. Yeah, Pig Destroyer is ridiculous. They're like a wall of sound. They have some good songs though. Acacia Strain, Immure. Yeah, I'll say I like Gojira. I like Meshuggah. I like Nile. I'm trying to think of some other like death metal bands that I like. Yeah, and then there was some other, 40 Below Summer is probably one of my favorite like new metal, progressive metal bands. If you haven't listened to 40 Below Summer, listen to the song Rope and listen to the song Smile Electric. Like 40 Below Summer's first two albums, Invitation to the Dance and The Morning After, both those albums are really fucking good. The rest of them are they get kind of wanky after that, but they're all you listen to is metal. Nice. But yeah, I like that progressive metal shit, like, or like alternative metal, like 40 Below Summer, In Flames. I would even consider like CKY alternative metal. Like I like CKY a lot, man. But Tool is like, I fucking love Tool, bro. Like, go see if you want to like have the way you look about music, the way you view music and kind of like life. If you want to have that altered and changed in a good way, go to a fucking live Tool show. Because it's an experience, man. It's not like a concert. You go somewhere else, man. Speaking of which, shout out to the 12 people in the building. Yeah, college is tight, dude. I almost picked Fiji, but like Sigep partied harder, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna go with Sigep. Sigep, I viewed them as like cooler. I was like, nah, Sigep's a little bit cooler. Like they like the sororities they hang out with are a little bit hotter. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Sigep. Because like Fiji wanted me bad. Sigma Chi and Fiji, I have no idea why Sigma Chi wanted me so bad, but Sigma Chi and Fiji wanted me bad, and I could have easily gone to Fiji. And that would have probably been good for me there because they were all about grades. Like Fiji was cool because they partied and they were all like, you have to have good grades here. We'll fucking boot your ass out. But yeah, I was like, for some reason, I was just like, nah, fuck these nerds. I was like, Sigep parties harder. Like, and I just vibed with all the dudes at Sigep more. And I was like, nah, I'm going with Sigep, man. But yeah, SAE, dude. Both SAE, Sigma Alpha Epsilon and fucking Sigma Nu had lost their fucking charters for like ridiculous, not like normal hazing, like ridiculous hazing where like kids almost died. And so when I rushed, the year that I rushed, there was no SAE and Sigma Nu were not options. They were just like, no, sorry, like these guys lost their charter and they're just you can't rush these fraternities. But yeah. Yeah. But hey, man, it's we're a little past the hour mark. I'll drop the link here in a second. Well, it's the big show. Sup, show? Saw, dude. Yeah, let's talk. Okay. You know what? I'm a married man. I'm a happily married man. Very happily married man. So I can just talk about I'm not going to talk about any like personal experiences, but I'll just kind of talk general terms about, these sorority girls at Arkansas. The fraternity that I was pledging were the coolest with I'm trying to remember, Kappa Delta and Zetas. The Zetas and the KDs. Those were the ones that we were the coolest with. The Tri-Delts, Delta, those were the fucking crazy ones. Those were the fucking psycho, wild, crazy ones where like they would put like, I think they're the ones where their shit is like the owl, and they would put the little girls that were like rushing or whatever, they'd put them in like a coffin with like a dead owl or something like that was their final initiation or some shit. Like the fucking Tri-Delts they were the crazy like psycho party bitches. The Pi Phis were like the hot stuck up girls. They were probably the hottest. Like they would the fucking like the creme de la creme. All the guys were like, if you pulled a Pi Phi girl, like they were the what was to be had. Trying to think, man, it's been such a long time. But yeah, shout out to the KDs and the Zeta Tau Alphas, man. They were chill, and they were both pretty hot at the times. At those times of the times. But who are some others, man? The Trials, the Pi Phis, the Zetas, the ones that were not subjective were the. I can't even remember, man. I can't even fucking remember. I must have blocked it out. It was so bad. I don't even know. But yeah, so this is what we had to do. We went on these, called them Coke dates. So what you do is you would be in whatever fraternity you're in, and it'd be a different sorority each time. But you would pick the girls up, and then you would go on these Coke dates. So you go like bowling or mini golf or some dumb shit like that. But the whole point was, talk them up, be like, hey, we're throwing this party later. Y'all should come by and party with us. This, that, and the third. You know how that shit go. Ja feel? So that was the long and short of that. But yeah, so Tri-Delts, crazy, psycho crazy. KDs, Zetas, super chill, pretty damn hot. Those are the ones we were fucking tight with. Pi Phis, they were the smoke. They were. Ja feel? Yeah, that's all I can recollect. Why can we? So my favorite Tool song is probably Anima. Some say the end is near. Do that bass line. Man, I fucking love Tool. But yeah, they played that live. When they played that shit. I mean, when they played 46 and 2, that was a crazy one too. My shadow. Yeah, Tool was awesome, man. Like I said, that Tool show was crazy because I literally I didn't go that far, dude. And I knew exactly I had like the exact coordinates. I knew exactly where the fuck my cousin and his buddies were, like where the group of people that I was with was. I knew exactly where they were. I could see them when I turned around to go where I was going, like to go to the bathroom and get a beer. Like I turned around and saw, okay, I know where they are. I see exactly where they are. I knew precisely where they were. And in less than 15 minutes, it was so goddamn Jimmy Jam packed that I could not, like, I had to fight my way to get back to them. That's how fucking packed it was. And dude, it was just something else, man. It was something different. Bro, I love live music. I was thinking of another great show that I saw. Fuck, who was it? I was just thinking about. I was gonna talk to you guys about it and see if you'd ever seen them. Um, God damn it, I can't even remember now, dude. I can't even fucking remember now. It was a good one too. It was a really good show. I can't fucking remember. I've not seen everyone, dude. There's been a lot that I missed out on. Like I said, I missed out on a Stone Temple Pilot show and I missed out on a Soundgarden show a few years back. And buddy, am I regretting those? I am regretting those big time, bro. Big time. Bro, when I get my electronic drum kit, I will be jamming. We can Zoom jam, bro. We can fucking Zoom jam. But I have to when I'm a little less when I have a little bit more liquid cashish, I'm getting an electronic drum kit. I might just tell everyone like, don't give me anything else. Like everyone, just whatever you were gonna get me for Christmas, if you were gonna get me anything, just like put it towards that. Even if it's just the fun that goes towards that. Like I need that, man. I need drums. I need to be able to play music, even if it's just by myself. I need to be able to fucking bang on those drums all day. It's just like I need that for my soul, dude. Parkway Drive, Jack. That's the Australian metal band, right? That's that Australian metal band. Of course. Yeah. The very next comment, idiot 2 cents. You fucking idiot. Their new shit is too soft for me. They said the new shit is pussy stuff. Seen like in ooh, nice, dude. That's old school shit. That's old school shit. Yeah, I like metal, man. I had a buddy that was like a big metalhead. So yeah, I'd say Meshuggah, In Flames, 40 Below Summer. Who's the other one? I like Gojira a lot, dude. I like a lot of shit that I've heard from Gojira. But yeah, dude. Listen to if you like death metal, listen to the Meshuggah album Chaosphere. Chaosphere is insane. Chaosphere is insane, dude. Like, if you just want to hear some crazy metal and feel like you're just like kind of losing your mind, but it's you kind of like it, like it's kind of like fun and insane, like just oh, dude, oh. I haven't heard a whole lot from this band, and they're kind of I wouldn't say like one hit wonder, but like they only have one song that I've really heard of. It's this band called December. They're like a metal band from Utah, and they have this song called Host, and it is one of my absolute favorite fucking metal songs. They have a music video for it and everything, but check that song out, man. Check out the song Host by December and tell me what you think. It's a fucking dope ass song. I love Billy Talent, dude. I'd love to see Billy Talent live. River Below, into the river below. I'm running from the inferno. Yeah, I love Billy Talent. That album is great, dude. That's an album you can just let that motherfucker play. Voices of Violence is on there. Don't you tell me what you think is right when you're living in the shadows. Man, yeah, that's a great fucking album. Good call with the Billy Talent. Yeah, Gojira is sick. I'm a big Meshuggah donk. I know Meshuggah is kind of like that's kind of like the hipster answer for like death metal, but like the album Chaos Fear by Meshuggah, it's 1998. This is like before Rational Gaze or any of that stuff. This is before Meshuggah like got big. Chaos Fear, dude. Chaos Fear is insane. Yeah, I like Fugazi. I like Quicksand. I like Jawbreaker. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I like some emo shit too, man. Like I like American Football a lot. I like I even like some Mineral songs. They're kind of like a little too sappy for me, but I do like some Mineral songs. I really like fuck. Yeah, American Football. Texas is the Reason is probably my favorite. Texas is the Reason is one of my favorite bands, and they only have like one album and a couple like little EPs, but or LPs, but yeah, Texas is the Reason is Texas is the Reason, Sunny Day Real Estate, American Football, like those bands are kind of like a cut above the rest. Who's some other ones, man? Jets to Brazil is a pretty good band. That's the drummer from Texas is the Reason is in Jets to Brazil. Yeah, I like that genre though, man. I like that post-hardcore genre. Let's see. What's going on, Casual? What's going on? Yeah, fucking Gojira is sick. See, okay, this whole thing with with spammy and this religious thing, like that's cool, bro. If it's genuine, that's great, and I'm happy for you. I'm still skeptical, man. I don't think it's genuine. I still think the dude is a self-admitted prankster, and I think this is all just a big fucking ruse. And honestly, I don't care if you are religious. Keep that shit to yourself. What if, I'm agnostic, man. I don't even necessarily like subscribe to that shit. There might be something, there might not be. I don't fucking know. But I don't like people like telling me, like pushing religion on me. I don't like that shit at all in the slightest. So don't fucking spam a bunch of God loves you, blah, blah, blah. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm fucking talking your ass right now. You ain't fucking fooling me with that dumb shit. Yep, see ya. Not gonna suffer that shit today. See ya. Hey, if he's donating to Ark, that's cool, man. And I don't hate Ark for taking those donations. How can you? It's not a slight on Ark at all. But nah, man, I don't buy that he's that's the thing. Like, even if it is, it is some form of entertainment. But I'm not gonna tolerate that shit over here, man. Look, I grew up Christian. I was raised Christian. I was raised Methodist, but I'm not Christian. I'm agnostic. Yeah, I just don't know, man. I don't know what happens when you die. I don't. Could be nothing. Could be something crazy. Could be something that no one has ever thought of because no one that's here right now knows. There's things that people believe and they could be right, but no one really knows. Some people think that they know, some people believe and they could be right, but they could be wrong. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I'm definitely not smart enough to know any of that shit. If you knew if you knew you'd be fucking dead. And you know what? I'm cool either way. If there's heaven, cool. If there's hell, I'm probably going there. If there's nothing, I'm cool in the peaceful nothingness. There's peace in the void, boys. The peaceful black nothingness of non existence. Do you remember what it was like before you were born? Unless you're dreaming, do you remember what it's like when you're sleeping? Or 20 minutes before you wake up? Who knows? I don't fucking know. I'm agnostic. What happened? What happened? Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out of your head eye, hole deep in muddy waters. You practically raised the dead. I'm a little confused on that one, Show. I'm sorry. Smith a lock versus James. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning Devontae Smith myself. Oh, sing it. What oh man, what song is that? Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Let me drop that link. Let me drop this fucking link. Sorry. Thank you, Alex Alberto, for keeping me on topic. Keeping me on task. He said, "Are you gonna drop the link or what, you fucking skeevy stoner?" Yeah, man, I will. Hold up. Oh, nice. Shit, y'all have to refamiliarize myself with that one. I love Tool a lot, but I'm not like Mr. Tool expert. I know like the choice nugs. I know like the big jams. I know like 46 and 2 and Anema and like Sober and like that shit. But yeah, their new album was fucking sick though. Their new album is really, really fucking good. Numa is such a good song, dude. Invincible is a great song. Yeah, excuse me, boys. I'm gonna fucking crush some snacks real quick while I wait for see if anybody wants to jump in. If Jack or anybody wants to come in, there's a link. I'll tell old Boba Fett to fucking hit a Yui and Slave One, set her down, hyperspace. got this fucking high energy mix, man. It's a trail mix, but it's really fucking good. It's got like pineapple, banana chips, coconut, cranberries, walnuts, cashews, and papaya. Super dank. Nutritious and delicious. Fucking foam. No, brother, I've been there. If Rivera looks small, I'm going to switch. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that one, man. I want to talk about that Ode Osborne fight, but I'm going to see if anyone wants to come in here, and I'll save it for that. But yeah, I want to talk about that fight, man, because I did some taping, and I definitely knew who I'm picking in that one. But yeah, Tool. Tool, like, oh, Lamb of God. Lamb of God is another band that I really like. Like, I like metal a lot, but I'm not Mr. Metalhead expert either. Like, I can't tell you like all of like songs of all albums and stuff, but like all like this band, like Lamb of God. I love Lamb of God. They're from Richmond. Everything I hear from them is good, but I can't tell you like Lamb of God, like albums and song names and shit. But yeah, I like them a lot. They're pretty like Lamb of God is a pretty like good, solid, like standard, like textbook death metal band. Nice. And post them in the chat. A really, really fucking good song. One of my favorite songs from this band. One of my favorite, like any kind of like metal, anything bands. Definitely recommend it if you like that kind of stuff. Yeah, this trail mix is fucking bomb, dude. It does gives you tons of energy. I got a question for the chat. Who is the better bad guy? Who's the better bad guy? Eric from Billy Madison or Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore? Billy Madison, a moron, and yet a threat to my eventual takeover of Madison Hotels. And what do we do with the threat? We eliminate him. We eliminate Billy Madison. Dude, when he's fucking dude, he is so funny at the parties, man. The little parties that he has. Come on, kid, you're embarrassing yourself. Come on, like in the sack race, yelling at some fucking kid because they're losing the fucking three-legged race. Fucking ridiculous. I'll tell you where it's going, Carl. It's going right down. It's going right down the toilet. Nice. Got one for Eric and one for Shooter. Shoot him a gabbing. What about that Happy Gilmore? I mean, you got to admit, hole in one on a par 4. Pretty impressive. Yeah. What did he finish? Dead last? Yeah. He had a good day, though. Screw that. I'm playing for Chubbs. Nuh-uh. I called it first. I can't decide, man. Every time I see one, I'm like, nah, he's the better bad guy. And then I see the other, and I'm like, nah, man, I don't know. So ridiculous, man. They're dragging him to the finish line. They're like losing anyway. Yeah, shit cracks me up. Who is Eric Velasquez? No lo sé. I have no fucking idea. No lo sé. Yep, there's a link, boys. If anybody wants to come in. If not, I'm going to keep eating this fucking trail mix, and then I'm going to fucking have a little after snack mint, after dinner mint, so to speak. And that means weed. Smoke weed about it. It's a code for weed smoking. Yeah, I thought that sounded familiar. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Well, y'all know what to do with that. Would you, Alex, or anyone who wants to, would you kindly boot his ass out of this fucking chat? If you want to toy with them and just time them out 7,000 times, that's cool too if you want to block them. But just if you would kindly do one or the other, that'd be awesome. I think it'd just be great for the show. Yep, block them or just time them out for all eternity. You know, whatever's clever, whatever you feel like. No, whatever you're feeling. If you're like, nah, I never want to see this motherfucker again, boot him, hide him. If you just want to fuck with him, just time him out 4 trillion times. Because I won't be on that long. And that's frustrating too. When you get timed out and you get back and you're like, okay, and you type another message and then bam, you just get smacked again. Fuck. Yeah, man. Dude, I'm telling you. Nobody likes to be rejected. Nobody. Nobody likes rejection sucks. Nobody likes to be rejected. But boys, I'll tell you something right now. Rejection is a part of life. You're going to get fucking rejected. There are going to be people that don't fucking like you no matter what you do. Get used to it. If you're a young man listening to the stream, get used to fucking rejection. Get used to women rejecting you. Get used to employers rejecting you. Get used to people that you want to be cool with rejecting you. Just get used to it, man. Doesn't mean it's not the end of the world. But yeah, rejects are rejects. Getting rejected doesn't mean you're a reject, but rejects, like people that are constantly rejected and like there's like losers, like, yeah, that sucks. Bully! No, I'm just playing. Sucks for you, bro. I'm joking. All right. I'm just a funnin'. All right. Hold up. I'm going to stop munching here. It's rude. I apologize. Now, see, with that motherfucker, that dude, he is a glutton. He He's a deeply troubled young man. He's not even young. He's pretty close to my age. And that's not young. I'm not young, boys. I'm getting up there. But yeah, he is. Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. He sucks. He sucks, man. Oh shit. I gotta be more careful, man, when I have my phone, because it was just like, it was accidentally like highlighted a message from Jack, and it was like, it gives you all the options when you hit the name. If it's your channel that you're streaming on, you're in control of whatever. So but yeah. Oh, but check it out. Don't let me forget about this, boys. I have got a big announcement to make. Big announcement. Big news for this channel. I'm going to make this announcement at the end of the show. Excuse me. Oh, word? Fuck yeah. All right, Grogu, pack up a bowl with your fucking force powers. Boba, hit that fucking U-turn player. Jack's gonna send up the beacon. Me, 2 cents. Pack that fucking banger. Oh, it's already packed. Idiot. Idiot fuck. Yeah, Jack is my dude. Me and Jack, I think the first time I started talking to Jack in chats was, I think it was during a morning combat stream. Jack and I, and we were like arguing about it. We were not arguing, but like we were like going head to head on a fight. I think it was Jordan Espinoza and Mark De La Rosa. And then it just went from there. And then I remember we both picked fucking Nomak, aka Orkbane, aka Josh Emmett. We both picked him. And I'm gonna go ahead, you know what? I'm gonna be proactive this time. They say stoners don't have any short-term memory or anything, but you know what, dude? Every now and then I remember some shit. I'm gonna plug my mic in real quick, get ready for Jack's arrival. All right. Test. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let all the good homies come through. Be the fucking Buster, black and blue. Tell me what the fuck is you gonna do? All right, I think we're good. Is that level okay? Test. No. Don't be obsessed with your desires, Danny. Well, now that Jack is coming through, we definitely gonna talk some damn old fights. So let me pull that shit up. Gotta be proactive with that as well. Trying, boys, trying to learn from my mistakes, trying to get better at this streaming thing every day. And wise. God damn. You ask me how I feel right now? It's frustrating. Okay, here we go. Beacon is up. A man that needs no introduction, but he gonna get one anyway. Like I said, man, this is my dude. Y'all might know him as Jack Attack MMA. I just call him Jackie Boy. What's going on, Jack? Welcome aboard, Slave One, my dude.
Yo, what's good? I'm not 100% sure now. Can you confirm for me? Is my picture on the StreamYard the new one?
Okay, so it wasn't before, like in Arc Stream, it still had the old one in the chat, but when he would put the messages up, it had your new logo. And now it's still the old one in the StreamYard chat.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I think it takes like a day usually.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, and I've been like literally changing it like every couple of hours. But I think that new one I'm probably gonna stick with that. I kind of like that. So.
This one here, this yin yang one, or the one that's in the chat?
The one that's in the chat with like the the yin yang and like the orb in the middle. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Mm. I was gonna say I can't remember us having that conversation on Morning Combat, but I mean I believe it though because I watch like lots of different MMA shows and stuff. I
want to say that I think for some reason I remember it being that one. I don't know.
Yeah, like I maybe would have remembered if it was like a more notable fight, but because it was Espinosa and De La Rosa.
Yeah, but I don't know why, man. My memory is weird like that. I'll just remember like random shit, like it'll just stick in my mind. I'm just like, why? It's weird, dude. I don't know. Can't explain it.
Yeah. There's been some last minute change ups and stuff on the card, hasn't
there? Oh yeah, dude. We'll refresh my mind and let the fucking people know, man.
The most recent one is Marion Renault testing positive. Noah's got me covered there in the chat.
Oh shit! Good luck, Noah. Fuck yeah. So Renault's out. Do you know if they've scrapped the fight yet, or if they're looking for a replacement?
Marion Renault posted on her Instagram, I think, saying they're rebooking it for like in a few weeks or something.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so they're probably scrapping that one.
Yeah.
Well, dang. Yeah, that's that's every day that passes is not is further from Marion Renault's prime that she's already pretty much out of. So, man,
yeah, honestly, I think I was going to take her, but I don't know. Like now that they're pushing it back and she's had the COVID, I don't know. It's 43 years old, but at the same time, I think she's capable of getting her down.
Yeah, I was not going to be super confident. That one was going to be kind of sketchy to me, dude. Like, I was going to go with Chison, but like, I was like, I don't know, man. She could. It was one where like a lot of people were on Macy, and I could see people like I could see the value on Renault, but I was still going to go with Macy.
Yeah. I was going with the value on Renault just because I know that she's been like badly out grappled by Lena Landsberg, who's like known as the elbow queen. She's like not
a good grappler.
Not at all known as the grappling queen. Yeah.
Let's see what the peoples are saying. But man, that's crazy. Were there any other changes that you can think of?
I think there was one yesterday, but I've forgotten already. Oh yeah, Bondar fell out, so the Osborne's fighting Rivera now.
Yes, dude. Yes, I did want to talk about that a little bit. What's up, Jay Shuggy? What's cracking, dude? Random hero. R.I.P. Renault tested positive, COVID fight off. Yes. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate that. Yeah, De La Rosa. Womp womp. Thoughts on Johnson versus Guida? Well, do you want to take that one from the general?
It's a tricky one. I feel like Michael Johnson probably should win by knockout, but he's like so unreliable these days that it's like a really hard pick. But I just see it as like a battle of two fades, and I've been fading Clay Guida for way longer than I've been fading Michael Johnson. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I'm going to stick with the guy who I think is like less of a fade between the two, but I don't know. Like I pointed out yesterday, like Stevie Ray got takedowns on Michael Johnson. So if Stevie Ray cannot, I don't see any reason why Clay Guida can't. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Stevie Ray. I mean, Stevie Ray is a good grappler, but that's not a good loss, dude. That's a bad loss.
Yeah, and I think if Stevie Ray can get the takedowns, Clay can. It's just a matter of whether or not Clay gets knocked out. But I think he does get knocked out, honestly. Yeah.
You know what, Jack? I tend to agree with you. You're right. It's a tricky one, and I'm like, this could be one where I'll just say it. I'm picking Michael Johnson, but it could be one where I pick Michael Johnson and Guida just annoyingly like steals like 2 rounds and ends up getting the split decision, and like he's going crazy, hair flying everywhere. Michael Johnson's all fucking pissed off, like fucking like storms out of the cage. Like I can definitely see that happening, but I think it is more likely that MJ is going to plant one on Clay Guida's chin and knock him out. Like, not like one shot unconscious, but like hurt him, back him up, kind of stop him, like drops against the cage kind of shit. Like, Michael Johnson is so fast compared to Clay Guida. Like, he's got some pop on his punches too, man. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Johnson by knockout myself.
Yeah, and I'm kind of basing it on like the most recent performances of either guy, and Clay's been getting caught early, and Michael Johnson, before he got submitted by Thiago Moises, he literally like 10-8'd him in the first round, and I don't
Yeah,
think
dude.
that I don't think that Clay Guida is anywhere near as durable as Thiago Moises. So
I agree, man. I think and it's not like Quay is like a glass. He's not like James Vick, but I think that he turtles up so much when he like gets hit, and he he does the thing where he's he's not really as bad as some of these examples, but he does kind of the thing. He's like the male version of like someone like Chikagan, or like who's the other chick that was doing it, where like it looks like they're doing stuff but they're not really doing anything. I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. The Clay does a lot of bouncing around, and I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Clay Guida doing enough, but who knows, man? It could, like I said, it could be one of those like annoying, like, goddamn, I can't believe Clay Guida just won that, but I don't know, dude.
yeah. I mean, I could see either of them winning a decision, but I think that if it's a finish, it's definitely Johnson. And yeah, I think he just catches him at some point in the first round, probably. I mean,
Yeah,
unless Michael Johnson is well and truly completely shot, like that's exactly what should happen, in my opinion.
I agree, and I honestly don't think Johnson is shot. I just think that, like, yeah, he has a terrible record. He takes a lot of fights, and I'm gonna pull up his record real quick. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate you coming through, Jay Shuggy. Seen you here the last couple of days, man. Appreciate that. Shout out to everybody, Noah, Cardone, man, all the usual suspects. Appreciate you guys. Let me see right here. Let's see, look, got right here. UFC schedule.
Yeah, I don't often do this, but Cody Stamen is like a 110% like lock. Definitely gonna win, no doubt.
I agree. I'm on Stamen myself. If he loses, I will be very surprised.
Yeah, I just literally can't see it happening at all. So yeah, if it were to happen, I would be like absolutely flabbergasted. So
Yeah, and like people are like, so people say that like Michael Johnson is like so bad, he's so toast. He's only been knocked out 2 times by Justin Gaethje and Orc Bain, 2 of the hardest hitting guys in their respective divisions.
yeah. And to some extent, I kind of agree with what Noah said. Where did he say it? I'm looking for the message. Can't find it now. Where's it gone?
Which one?
That was it. Guida is tough, but Johnson can finish literally anybody. I don't think that's the case. Like, I think Johnson has power in his hands, but he hasn't been finishing hardly anybody. In fact, like Darren Elkins finished him. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
He's just so unreliable. Like, when you try to tape somebody, you kind of like expect them to go in as you've seen them in the past. But Michael Johnson is just like a different guy every time. And it's like, he definitely ain't getting better. That's for sure.
So I just wanted to say this because Cardone like brings up a great point. It's like he's like, could he really? Could I mean he could? That's the thing with fighting. Like things can always happen. Someone can always hit a Hail Mary. Someone can always like squeak something out you don't think they can do, but it's like, what is the likelihood of that happening? When I'm making the pick, I'm trying to think, and I'm wrong a lot, dude, but like, what is the likelihood of that actually happening? That's what I try and use that to keep myself from reaching. It does not always work, but I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with that one. I'm like, yeah, Clay Guida could squeak one out, but I think it's more than likely, like as quick as Johnson is, and the point is fair that he hasn't been like the knockout artist that like you would think he might be with like knockouts over Poirier, but still, I think he's fast enough that if Bobby Green is like tagging him up, like Michael Johnson will tag him up too. Like he's just so fucking quick with that left hand. So yeah, I'm gonna go Johnson by knockout, but it's one where if I was a betting man, I'd bet it.
Yeah, actually, I think somebody
Parlay
just wrote in
piece,
the Arkandome chat. Somebody just wrote in the Arkandome chat saying that Johnson inside the distance is like plus 250 or something like that, which I don't think is like the worst stat we know.
Dude, fuck no, man. That's a nice little chunk comeback, little chunk of change. What's up, Jesus? What's going on, man?
Salute, Jesus.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Hey, salute to the 10 people in the building. Double digits, boys. Salute to the usual suspects, man. Cardone. Hey, yeah. Shout out to Mr.Arkansas. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. Someone will. I have a feeling. I can feel that one like Schaefer style down in my plums. Like someone will pick Clay Guida.
Yeah, I think at least one person.
What do you think, Jay? You think someone will?
At least one will, yeah. But I think probably a couple will, honestly. Like at least maybe 2 out of the 10.
How many people do you think will pick Frankie Edgar?
Same thing, probably about 2 out of 10. I think like a couple will take the shot, but I don't know, man. I don't see him. I mean, technically, yeah, I do. In fact, I could see Frankie Edgar winning way more than I could see Clay Guida winning between the two of those fights. But I don't know, man. Like, I just think that Corey's got the style to beat Frankie, like, without a shadow of a doubt. And Frankie, he looked kind of okay at his bantamweight debut, but I still don't really think he won the fight. I think that Pedro Munoz should have got the nod there. So, and
yeah,
Corey like Pedro Munoz has way more power, but Corey Sandhagen is way more accurate. Like Pedro is just like a barrage of hooks, like the whole fight, but like Sandhagen's like all like precision shots the whole time. So yeah, I just think that Corey Sandhagen's gonna like pick him apart and finish him.
Yeah, accurate strikers like Ortega's kind of like that too. Like Ortega's a pretty accurate striker, and so yeah, I kind of see. It's funny. Like I don't think that's going to be exact like mirror images of each other, but I kind of see like this being like a step up equivalent of like Johnson Guida. Like I think that yes, like Guida's probably the better wrestler between the two of them, and Frankie's probably the better wrestler between the two of them. But like I think the better striker will like take advantage in both of them. And like, yeah, Corey is like, I've talked about it with you a couple of times. Like that dude is really, really nasty with his Muay Thai. And I think that he's going to be like, Frankie's going to be trying to take him down. He's going to be hitting that fucking overhook, getting the whizzer, framing him off, hitting him with knees, like getting him in the clinch. And I think he's going to knock him out. Like I'm going to go Sandhagen by knockout and Johnson by knockout. Or those are my, like, don't tell me, but those are my picks.
I don't know why, but sometimes when you're like kind of breaking a fight down in your head, you kind of play it out, like run it through in your head how you think it's gonna go. And I just think that within the first few minutes, Frank is gonna be trying to get a takedown, and he probably will succeed at getting it. But I just feel like as he's going down, Cody's gonna set up the Kimura sweep. He's gonna get like hit the sweep, break back into open space, and then I think it's just like the fight's gonna just turn into a nightmare for Frankie like pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, dude. Whenever they break, I can just see Frankie just like shuffling back into his striking stance, and Sandhagen just be like fucking just like a fucking shark with blood in the water. Like, yeah, I think he's gonna knock him out. But and Frankie's chin has been starting to go a little bit, dude. It used to be this iron fucking thing, but tell you what, people have been popping him and sitting him down recently. So yeah, I like Sandhagen in that one.
Yeah, same, definitely.
So Jack, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Ode Osborne and his new replacement, Jerome Rivera. What are you thinking about that one?
I think I was on Bondar. I had watched quite a few of his fights, and they had both fought like really questionable opposition. But Bondar had like a he's the kind of guy who you can absolutely rely on him to fight to his game plan because he does it every single time. Like there is no way that he was not going to go for takedowns, and I just seen that fight as like either Ode would get a sub from the bottom or Bondar would break him down and submit him from top position. Like that was like the only two ways that I seen that fight going pretty much, unless Ode like clipped him on the feet or something. But now I don't know because Jerome Rivera is like decent with the jits, but I think that he's terrible with the striking. Honestly, I think Ode is like way more powerful, way more explosive, way sharper on the feet. But the grappling is a question. But I think I'm going to take Ode probably. I've heard that he's like a minus 250 favorite. I don't agree with that at all. That's crazy, but I think you should probably win.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. And shout out to Jay Sugar. He said got a parlay on MJ, Alistair Overeem, Cody Stamen, and Benil Dariush. I'm actually on every single one of them barrages. Those I have all of those. Those are all my picks. So good luck to you and to us. To good luck to we us. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Jack. But no, we're talking about the Ode Jerome fight. So yeah, I think, dude. Look, I was gonna take Ode against Bondar, but God damn, I would not bet it if I was a bet man. Like it was really going to be really close. I think that was one of the tougher fights to pick. So, but I'm going to go with Osborne this one. I think he's going to knock Rivera out. Like he just doesn't like Rivera has a nice right hand that goes right over the jab, similar to like kind of how Tyson Nam knocked him out. And I think it's going to be something like that. I think he's going to hurt him and put him away. But yeah, I mean, I guess Rivera could get an upset, but I'm going to go with Osborne. I feel more confident taking him now than I would have against Bondar.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna take Ode, but I'm definitely concerned, and this kind of goes against my whole like with Devontae Smith and Justin James. I'm taking James because I don't trust like the inactivity of Devontae Smith. I feel like being off a year and a half is nothing but a hindrance, and he's coming off of a KO loss too. And yeah, people say like James is coming off of a TKO loss, but it wasn't a flush knockout, and the dude's been active. He's been fighting. You know what I mean? So I'm just siding with James in that one, just because of the activity alone. And I could apply the same like logic to the Ode Osborne and Rivera fight, but man, like I don't see anything that inspires me in Jerome Rivera to pick him at all.
Man, dude, Jack. I'm glad you brought up that James and Devontae Smith fight because I'm struggling with that one, dude. Like, I'm really like wanting to pick Devontae Smith, but in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, look, people said the same thing in his debut against Camacho. Like, oh, this dude's a 1 round fighter. He's going to gas out this, that, and third, knocks Camacho out. And I picked James in that fight. But, then I've over, rated him. So I've been getting burned the last time I picked him. But like, the dude is powerful in the fucking first round. And like you said, Devontae Smith coming off that knockout loss. So like, I'm not just so certain that the same shit isn't going to happen. Like people are like so certain Devontae Smith's gonna win, and then James just fucking chins him. So like I don't know, man. I'm kind of leaning Devontae Smith because I have seen James gas out in pretty much every fight. So if Devontae Smith can weather the storm, I really like his chances to maybe finish James late. But that first round, dude, like James don't fucking play in that first round. Like you say, he's been active. He knows he's been in the UFC now for a few fights. So I don't know, man. I still haven't made up my mind 100%. I have not been 100% Utah on that one. But fuck, dude, I don't know. That's gonna be a tough one, man. There are someone else said it, but there's gonna be some tough picks on this fight card, dude, for sure.
Yeah, somebody said in the chat, I haven't checked, but somebody said that Smith has like an entire like foot's worth of extra reach, which is insane. But I also feel like the apex definitely favors James, because James is another one of those guys who you don't have to worry about him going out there and not doing what he should do. Like, yeah, he has cardio issues, but the dude is just going to like walk forward, bite down on his mouthpiece, and try and knock you out for as long as he's possibly in the fight. Like, do or die type of fighter. But
that is a great point, Jack.
Yeah, like I don't have to worry about that. Like, I'm going to pick him for a KO, expecting a KO. And if he, I like if he doesn't get it and he gasses and he gets finished, like I could see that potentially happening. But the fact that it's the apex and the cage is smaller, James is going to be the one pushing the action, at least in my eyes. Yeah, I just think he just needs to crash the distance and land a clean one and get him out of there. Like, I feel like
what is this? What weight is this fight at? Sorry, and then you continue.
155, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, 155. I was just asking because he been in some catch weights before.
Like in the Benitez fight, that was at 155, and he got caught with the knee and finished. But the fight before that, it was the Gavin Tucker fight, and in the first round, he caught him with the uppercut, nearly finished him, got him in a guillotine, nearly finished him. Then he gassed, got tired, and got finished. I watched his interview with the Genie after that, and he was basically saying that, he isn't like accustomed to the 145 weight cut. He thought that like hindered his cardio, so that might not be as much of an issue at 155 as well, as much as it was at 145.
That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting. And you know what? Excuse me, Jack. You bring up a great point about what we were saying before, what you're gonna get with James, and that's true because win or lose, he's going to execute the game plan. And that's go out and try and take your fucking head off in the first round. And if he doesn't do it, then he just doesn't do it, and maybe he gasses out and loses. But if he does do it, homie's getting knocked the fuck out. And Devontae Smith is coming off a knockout loss. And I mean, I know James is too, but it's another good point. Like, he didn't get like knocked out. Like Devontae Smith got knocked out pretty bad, man. So I don't know. I'm going. Oh, dude, I don't know. I gotta take this one. I'm definitely not sure on this one, but it's a good. You bring up some great points, man. Like, you know what you're gonna get with James, man. You don't have to worry about him like, oh, James didn't pull the trigger, or like he didn't stick to the game plan. No, he's gonna go out there and do what Guitar Hero does. Try and fucking
like that even the people who take Devontae Smith. Even the people who take Devontae Smith, they're going to be sweating that first round. Whereas I'm going to be on the other side of the coin, where it's like I'm going to be fine for the first round, but then I'm going to be sweating the rest of it. If it
sweating if it makes it out of the first round.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
That's funny. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't know what that one. Oh man, I don't know. Devontae Smith is like they're both like a little question marks, but actually James really isn't a question mark. I kind of know what I'm gonna get. Like you said, I kind of know what I'm gonna get with him. Maybe he wins, maybe he loses, but Devontae Smith is kind of hard to trust. Like I think Gavin Tucker is a good fighter, and I think that who's the other? I mean, Benitez is a good fighter too, so I don't know.
Yeah, Mowgli Benitez. I rate both those guys more than I rate Karma Worthy, who KO'd Devontae Smith in the first round.
Right, dude. Right, I forgot about that one too. This is like, man, there's some tough ones on this one, dude. Let's there was someone mentioned another fight, but yeah, I do have Ode Osborne. We talked about it a little bit, but what can you remind me what your thoughts are on Beneil Dariush and CDF. You don't have to give me your pick necessarily, but what are some of your thoughts on that fight, if you don't mind?
To try and shorten it, I don't see CDF having made the leaps and bounds in grappling to become a better grappler than Beneil Dariush. So I think unless he knocks him out, I don't see him out grappling him. So I'm picking Dariush to win, and him as a slight underdog, is like the added incentive. It's kind of a no-brainer to pick the guy who won the first one as a dog leading into the second one when he's the younger guy and he's probably the better grappler. I'm gonna take him.
I am a little surprised that he's a dog.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I get that it's a tight fight and Carlos Diego's been racking up solid wins over good people, but I don't know. I don't think he should be the favourite. I think Benny should be the slight favourite.
I agree, man. And I kind of feel the same way. Like, look, Carlos Diego Ferreira, he's more credentialed. He's probably a little more technical. But Beneil Dariush is not a scrub on the ground. Like, he is a legit black belt. He has really fucking good wrestling. And like you said, like, even if Ferreira has gotten better, Beneil Dariush has not gotten worse. I've heard people like say that he's like regressed and stuff. Like, maybe his chin, but dude, he's still a fucking good grappler. I mean, he might even be like a little bit better, dude. So I don't really see the fade on Dariush unless you're worried about his chin. So I take that back a little. I guess I can see that, but I don't think that he's just the glass jaw that people think he is. And I'll tell you what, he can fucking crack too. So I know he gets hurt and shit, but I'm telling you, if you can't put him away, dude, you are gonna catch something nasty on the counter. And I think I'm gonna go with Dariush. I've kind of been on him since this got like I know even knowing that it's a close fight and Ferreira's gonna be looking for that get back. It's like Dariush is still younger. Like he's doing about 6 fucking years. And like he's been like Ferreira's been so much more inactive and like he's been sounding good in interviews and stuff. Like he's saying the right things, like his head's in a good place. But like you can say the same thing about someone like Andrew Sanchez. Like Andrew Sanchez sounded like he was in a great place, that he mentally and all this stuff, this, that, and the third, and he goes like it's knocked the fuck out. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Dariush because I think that he is the better striker, and I think that when they do start getting into it and start swinging and banging, because I think his grappling will be enough to make it a stand-up affair. I think that he's gonna hurt Ferreira and finish the fight somehow. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Dariush. I understand maybe going with CDF, but no, I'm not going to. I got Benny.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything that you just said.
Yeah, dude, it's tough. What did we talk about? Did we talk about Pantoja and Cape? Did I get a chance to talk to you about that? With that?
Yeah, that's another one where I'm siding with Pantoja. I know that Cape's like shown to be a pretty solid fighter. He's got power, but Pantoja's never been finished, not even by Figueiredo. And yeah, I just feel like he's the correct play in this situation. He's a really difficult guy to debut against. I think he's definitely the better grappler. Cape got out grappled by Ulka Sasaki 2 or 3 years ago in Rising. And he's got a different body type to Pantoja, but honestly, that should have made it like harder for Ulka to get takedowns on Cape with him being so much bigger. So I kind of feel like Pantoja should be able to get takedowns easily if he wants to get them, because this ain't like a Jane situation where you can trust Pantoja to fight the way that he should, because he might just fight on the feet for 3 rounds and it might be close and he might even lose. But if he does decide to grapple, I feel like that's like his path of least resistance.
I agree, because like even Horiguchi took Cape down pretty fucking easily. I know Horiguchi is a really good fighter, but yeah, I think Pantoja is just one of those where I'm not going to overanalyze this one too much. Even if I get my pick wrong, Pantoja is the way more experienced fighter. He had a pretty good fight against the champ that he lost, rightfully. And then he had a really good fight against Moreno, close fight that he won rightfully. So I think that he's just had more experience against better fighters, and he is tough as fuck. And he fucking cracks too, man. So I actually think that Pantoja is going to knock Cape out because Horiguchi dropped him like 5 or 6 times. And I know Pantoja hits harder than Horiguchi. No offense to Horiguchi. He's a great fighter, but Pantoja cracks, dude. And I think he's going to fucking hurt Cape. But I mean, you know, if I don't see what the path to victory for Cape is. He's gonna knock Pantoja out. I mean, I'll be surprised. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen weirder things happen in fights, but also I was going to say there's nothing to suggest that he's getting any less durable. But that being said, he did get dropped in his last fight by Matt Schnell, but he immediately popped back up and then ended up knocking him out himself. So I don't know how much I'm going to read into that.
Well, I will say this about Matt Schnell. I wouldn't say he's a glass cannon because he's not like super, super powerful, but like he is a good striker. He is like a pretty good like technical striker. And he does. I mean, he was I don't know. The last one he had was close. I don't know if I don't want to say it was a robbery, but like he definitely wasn't like as dominant as he was trying to be made out to seem. But anyway, yeah, I don't really know how to rate that one exactly, but I don't think that. And of course, I'm on Pantoja, so I'm like looking for a reason, whatever, to support the pick. But I do think that like, yeah, people can get dropped, man. Like you can. Is he going to be hit so hard by Cape that he's not going to be able to recover? Like I just don't think so, man. Pantoja is good on the ground too, so I'm going to go with him. I think he's going to hurt Cape. I think like Cape is a press forward kind of like brawler, and so is Pantoja. And I think Pantoja is just like a better version of that. Like I think he's just going to stand in the phone booth with him and fucking clean his clock. But that'd be a good one, man. I hope he comes through and I get those nice Mecca points. Shout out to the Rabid Dog.
Nice.
Well, Jack, I'm probably going to wrap this one up. And I'm sure it's probably getting late over there too. But do you want to give some final thoughts and then tell everyone how they can follow you?
Yeah. Final thoughts. Cody Staman's definitely going to win, and yeah, Jack Attack MMA on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit me up. I'll probably be doing my prediction video. Well, it's Wednesday now, so I might do one tomorrow night, or I might even wait until the weigh-ins and do it on Friday. We'll see.
Right on. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming through. Always a pleasure to have you on stream here, dropping that knowledge on the people, man. So appreciate it, and you're welcome anytime, dude. Dude. Yeah, anytime, dude.
Yeah, no worries, man. Appreciate you having me on.
No sweat, man.
Sweet. Catch you next time.
Later, bro.
Peace.
There he is. The one and only Jack Attack. Well, I'm going to wrap the stream up here in a minute, boys. But like I said, here, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Take these headphones off. Check, 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 check. Check. Okay. Can everybody hear me? Everybody hear me okay? Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. 13 people. Shout out to you guys. Salute to you guys. 12 people. I will not announce that right now, sir. Yeah, let's get that volume too. All good? No, it says all good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure because, like I said, I got a big announcement to make, boys. Big announcement. there will be a special guest joining me tomorrow for the stream. That's right. I will have a special guest. The one and only Mrs. Cents, Mrs. 2 Cents, definitely my better half, will be joining me for the stream. We're going to have a little podcast, boys. So, yeah, you can look forward to that tomorrow. We're going to talk about a few things. She's a big pro wrestling fan, so we're definitely going to talk about what happened at the Royal Rumble. Like I said, I've converted her into a UFC fan. She is a big Alistair Overeem fan, so we're going to talk about the fight this weekend and how she thinks her dude is going to do in that fight. But yeah, man. So yeah, she's a big pro wrestling fan, dude. Big old wrestling fan. Yeah, so look forward. YouTube user says enjoying your videos. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Noah, I'm glad you said that. Thank you. You must have read my mind, bro. You must have just straight up read my mind. Now, I'm going to have my hitters in the chat. I'm going to have my goon squad there. There's probably going to be some trolls. There's definitely going to be some trolls saying some outlandish shit. So, goon squad, just be ready with them wrenches. And yeah, just treat it like how you would want me to talk to your significant other. Probably want me, talk to them with respect and dignity. So that's all I expect. You don't have to like kiss anyone's ass, but you know what I mean. And just keep in mind. Just keep in mind that not only am I in control of this channel, but she will also be in control. So if she doesn't like what someone is saying, she'll go oops upside your head as well. Okay? And if any of you motherfuckers, I'm talking 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, 10th cousin thrice removed, dry snitch on me on anything I've said about when I was single, being a player, or any of that shit, you will be banished. Michael Squints Palindorus forever. That's all. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Really looking forward to it. And I think it's gonna be a blast. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk about some different shit, talk about some wrestling, talk about these UFC fights. Yeah. Yep. No. I know she doesn't. No, hell no. Dude, because I used to stream when I had my old channel, I used to stream and she does not suffer that shit. So if I get annoying, it used to bug the fuck out of her because we used to live in an apartment and it was small and you could do paper thin walls and like, dude, she used to get pissed at your boy. But it's a little bit better now, but even now she puts her headphones in. So Spicy Nose snitching. Don't be dry snitching neither. Making some little comment about some joke I made. or some story I told about some little trollop from my past when I was single, try me. Fucking try me. I'll fucking Squints Palladorus you banished forever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, boys. It'll be fun. We'll talk about all kinds of shit, and we'll just kind of see where it goes. It'll be about the same length as most of the other streams, about 2 hours or so. But yeah, we'll talk about some. She's a big football fan too, man. Big Baltimore Ravens fan. Huge Baltimore Ravens, but Ravens lifer. So we'll talk about that shit. She is not happy about the Super Bowl. We'll talk about all kinds of stuff, man. We're getting some topics together. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to ask some questions, don't ask any fucking personal questions about our what our marriage life is like, or any anything like sexual, anything like that, dude. You already know that. Don't ask anything like that. But if you want to ask some I don't know, some fucking dumb shit, if you want to ask her what's her favorite movie or just some shit like that, that's cool. But don't ask anything fucking weird. Just keep in mind, like I said, she will be in control of this too. Both of us, but two Bothams will be control. And I got my haters, Goon Squad in the chat. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time, man. So yeah, the wife will be joining me mañana on the stream. It's 6:00, boys. The mix at 6. Mr. and Mrs. 2 Cents in the chat mix at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, keep it respectful. No fucking dry snitching on your boy. I'll boot your fucking out. You might think you're fucking slick. Say something fucking slick. Try me, dude. Try me. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. And who knows, man? We'll see what the response is like. But yeah. She knows she's watched a lot of UFC with me, dude. She's watched a lot of these fight cards. She knows a lot of these fight. She's not an expert or anything, but she for a casual fan that just didn't know a whole lot, she's seen and learned a lot more in a short period of time than a lot of people have. Oh, dude, I don't want to spoil too much, but she cannot stand Mahomes. Dude, Scott, I'm telling you, I'm just warning you. She might just fucking time you out just for having that Mahomes avatar. I'm just warning you, bro. Like I said, there's nothing I can do. She will be just as in control of this as I am. It'll be 50-50, magic lightning bolt. So yeah, appreciate it, dude. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Well, yeah, with that, boys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I went a little bit over, but it's all gravy, man. I really appreciate you guys coming through. Like I said, tomorrow I will be with the missus. We're going to do a podcast for a couple hours and talk about some shit. So feel free to stop through and chop it up with us, man. But yeah, I want to thank all you guys for coming through, man. Jay Shuggy, Scott Brown, Dried Spicy, of course, the General was in this mind. Scroll up here. Cardone. Of course, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to Jack Attack MMA. You can find him on Jack Attack MMA and all social media platforms. My dude Noah. Appreciate you coming through, bro. The usual suspects, man. Thank y'all. Scrolling up here, Cardone. Check out Johnny Cardone on the Higgins podcast. Check out Higgins too. We got this myth. Yeah, appreciate all the activity in the chat, talking about the fights, bullshitting with me. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, man. Thank you everybody that came through. Sorry if I missed anyone. So Bloodthirsty, yeah, the General. Yeah, man. I'll be back at it tomorrow, but I'll have the old lady with me. Jimmy, I see you. Yeah, hey Zeus, appreciate you coming through, man. All right, boys, but that's it for this one. So yeah, big shout out and salute to Mr. Arkansas, the rabid dog. His Mecca competition is going on right now, and I am in that motherfucker, and I am in it to win it, boys. So salute and shout out to all the other Mecca competitors. I'm coming for your fucking throat, and I'm coming to win this fucking Mecca. So big shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel, Rabid Dog Mr. Ark on Twitter. Go check him out, man. Like I said, big influence on my channel. I'm a big supporter of his, and I can't wait for the next Rabid Radio episode because that was good shit, man. So yeah, salute to the Rabid Dog. Salute to the boys over at Pub Sports Radio. Go check them out over there. Boston Nick, Big Mo Scream, Big Show Picks. Well, yeah, all those guys, man. The Hefe, El Jefe, Jeff Slaughter. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. And shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. I will be back tomorrow with the old lady, and we will chop it up, smoke some weed, and talk some shit. But thanks again, man. This has been just my 2 cents, and I hope to see y'all on the flip side. Peace.